Welcome to the Africa Diaspora News Channel family. Happy New Year to everyone and thank you so much for tuning in. My name is Lynient Akotonou making this report. Well, last year started with various attempted coup against Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Over 15 attempted coup was recorded. And this year, they have started again. Like, they do not just want to give up. On the 3rd of January, this year, 2026, an attempted coup was thwarted against Captain Ibrahim Traoré's life. The security forces of Burkina Faso ensured that they protected Captain Ibrahim Traoré. Well, who was the mastermind? How did they carry out the coup? Well, we have little information on this for now because it is a developing story. So until there is an official statement released by the Burkina Faso government, we would be bringing it to your table. But for now, the alleged perpetrators are the associates of the former president, that's Paul-Henri Damiba. He was the president from January 31st, 2022 to September 30th, 2022. That's where Captain Ibrahim Traoré took over. So he was overthrown by Captain Ibrahim Traoré. And right now he's out for Captain Ibrahim Traoré, according to the news. So his associates were the ones that carried out this attempted coup against Captain Ibrahim Traoré's life. And thankfully, the Burkina Faso security operatives thwarted this attempted coup against Captain Ibrahim Traoré. They wanted to unalive Captain Ibrahim Traoré and 11 of his officials. That's the information we got. They wanted to unalive Captain Ibrahim Traoré and his 11 officials. And then turn Burkina Faso into something chaotic, into a chaotic zone. And you know what this means, right? We've seen President Donald Trump going around countries to help them secure the environment, ensure stability. Now, if there is insecurity in Burkina Faso, you know what will happen, family? It would attract foreign investors, foreign entities into the state. And we know what that means, how that will place Burkina Faso. Everything Captain Ibrahim Traoré has worked so hard for would end up being thrown in the bin because of one man's greed. Now, family, do you think Captain Ibrahim Traoré was greedy when he took over in a coup? Now, I know we'll say that as Africans, we do not like anything that has to do with guns, attempted coup, soldiers taking over. Because in Nigeria, we have experience of that. Whenever the military takes over, it's from one problem to another because there is no democracy, there is no freedom. Because you know how military rule, it's absolute control for them. But now Captain Ibrahim Traoré takes over and it changes everything. He turns things around. We no longer see military takeover as something bad. But trust me, we don't want that to happen in Nigeria. We no longer see military takeover as something bad. Captain Ibrahim Traoré changed our perspective because he is doing what a democratically elected government would not do. And before he came to power, family, Paul-Henri Damiba, the former president, did not actually make Burkina Faso any safer or better. We know how Captain Ibrahim Traoré has expelled France, expelled the foreign entities in Burkina Faso, and how he has made a name for himself. Not just the president of Burkina Faso or the leader of Burkina Faso, but he is now seen as a Pan-African voice, a force to be reckoned with. Because how can we describe the fact that a military elected leader is doing what our leaders that we chose are not doing? And now they are out to get his life again. They've been trying so hard. Last year, if it was from one attempted coup to another, from one suicide mission to another, they always failed. And again, we hear this. They are back to their work because that's their work. Obviously, that's what they do. Bring about chaos and instability in the state. They just want to take the life of this young man. And like I said last year, right, that this man sleeps with his eyes open because he can't be walking around without being scared for his life or thinking about possible assassination plots against him. And thank God for his officials and those around. Now, it's one thing to be the leader, and it's another thing to have officials or security operatives who would not sell out. So last year, they came through various means, but they could not get Captain Ibrahim Traoré because those they wanted to use did not sell out. Now, this year, they have started again. Family, it says here that the operation was foiled thanks to timely intelligence that allowed authorities to act swiftly, preventing what could have been another bloody power grab. And they said the mastermind's phone reportedly revealing incriminating evidence after his arrest. So family, they arrested the mastermind and his phone revealed incriminating evidence after he was arrested. So they did not just arrest him without evidence. After arresting him, they got to find out that this man is linked to the former president, Paul Henry Sandago Damiba. Like I said, he was a former president before Captain Ibrahim Traoré took over. So family, that's it. Thankfully, the Burkina Faso security operatives foiled the attempted coup against Captain Ibrahim Traoré's life, because what would we have been saying by now? That was how they did last year and they're back this year. But we keep praying for him, right? That young man prospers and flourishes in what he is doing. Because trust me, he is doing well. And that's why he has the support of the people. What do you have to say about the story, family? I think these guys need to hands up. They need to leave Captain Ibrahim Traoré alone. He's doing well. The people love him. And we can see growth and changes in Burkina Faso. Comment what you think about the story, family. And do not forget to share, like, subscribe, and turn on your notification button. And for more commentaries, download the Africa Diaspora News Channel app. Thank you for